Here's something that a lot of people don't talk about, and that is that your success, my friend, is dependent on you taking care of your most basic needs, your more personal needs. So I'm just going to elaborate just a little bit. Imagine if your goal is to expand your business, but for some reason you've hit a roadblock where you don't know what to do next. You don't know what's really stopping you. Deep down inside, you know that you can expand this business beyond what you ever thought possible, but there is something there. There is a pebble in the road that's keeping you from going any further. What if that pebble is you not getting your personal needs met in your relationship? What if that pebble in the road is you dealing with a health issue? 9 times out of 10, when somebody comes to me and says what they're trying to do is figure out how to make more money or expand their business, it has little to do with technical issues, everything to do with their mindset. I once coached a man who he had a thriving business, and in just the last 5 years, just been flatline. What he was able to figure out was that the reason why he couldn't go any further was because he did not trust his employees. And that trust goes deep into his past. He had a spouse that he ended up divorcing a few years ago and realized that he did not trust this person because this person cheated on him. The one thing that I thought was interesting after a few months of coaching was that he finally admitted to me that he actually had committed infidelity years prior to when this person stepped out on him. So he did not trust himself. And then it goes deeper into his past as to why he doesn't trust himself. So because he has a trust issue, that is his underlying issue with his business. Until he could figure out how to start trusting people again, his business will never grow, and it'll remain exactly the way it is. Now, he had some other things going on as well, control issues and stuff, but the bottom line, it was trust. Now, I know for a lot of you who are listening to this, you probably think, I would have never known that having a trust issue from years and years past, decades back, would have anything to do with growing a business. But it's interesting to me how people that I coach are able to figure this out on their own. I would venture to guess that whatever issue you have in which you feel stuck, and keep in mind the stuck is nothing more than just a mental block. There's nothing physically keeping you stuck, but you've been telling yourself the story for a long time. So I just want to leave it there. I want you to think about this. Okay, my name is Uriel Mesa, and I'm with ktslifecoaching.com, and as always, it is a pleasure. Thank you so much.